size. In the bottom left here on Way Station, it is our yellow Protoss player from the Day 9 ladder clan, Fade.
And in the top right, in the purple trunks, as the Zerg player, back with his home race, he's most comfortable with, Anuzarg.
So as they're joking about at the moment, this map is forced cross spawns. You can spawn the top left, bottom right, I think, as well as the two mid bases that our players currently have. Either way, this is one of those maps where I think actually from this angle it is actually somewhat Protoss flavored because the natural's kind of tiny. Got our little tiny choke down there.
Right,
and,
I assumed it was the top left and bottom right. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this means rush. There's no map space.
Oh wow,
between the two
that is
players.
actually that is a good point. The rush distance in this angle is really, really small.
This actually reminds me of Wings of Liberty map on the ladder they had a long time ago. Rush distance is very tiny.
Steps of War?
Maybe it was.
Or its bizarrely huge cousin, Lost Temple.
I don't think I ever played on that one. I played Steps of War.
That was actually a Brood War map originally. And they ported it over. They kept it around for a while, but nobody liked it, so they actually got rid of it.
Maybe the formula isn't working.
Pretty much. They've taken some Brood War maps and used them in Pro League. The craziest one was that one with the rocks that stayed there for 20 minutes and blocked your expansions.
Oh wow.
It was such a weird map. So I don't know why. I think Fade saw the spawning pool and has interpreted that as a fast pool. It is not, because we are now at 17 supply, and he just finished it.
Quick forge and gateway here.
So basically, Fade is panicking. He thinks an attack is coming. An attack is not coming, but he'll probably still just grab one cannon and then put down an Nexus, because that'll be enough to hold it off. Yep, there he goes. Meanwhile, Anuzarg's like, I don't know what I did. He's just gonna get speed.
Why is he so upset? I have no idea.
He hasn't gotten there. There's his natural. And by the way, misinterpretations of this style, guys, can kill you. And it happened earlier today at one of the other show matches, where somebody in a PvP, I think. Yeah, he thought his opponent was proxying him, so he built a bunch of cannons in his base, but no attack came, and his opponent forgated him instead, and he died.
Oh.
Like, oh my god, did he die?
Oh,
it was just...
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's painful.
That was like... I was watching that and I was going, oh god. Well, this is what the forgate is good for, guys. You make a big error and it just kills you.
Fake out into forgate.
So this guy's going to come up here, he's going to see that there are lings, and he's going to see that only one guy is mining in the gas. That's a key point. It's enough for him to get up a roach warren, as you can see here, but with this little gas going into anything really beyond that is quite difficult. Even a baneling nest would be a little bit tricky.
Important to know too, Fane also missed that in his scout. Anuzarg waited until the probe died to drop his roach warren.
Yep. He did not see the roaches.
He does not know the roaches are on the way, unless he can somehow divulge that.
He should be concerned about an imminent attack of some kind, just because of the possibility. No, actually, he shouldn't be. You're right. Now that I think about it, seeing next to no gas being mined.
Yeah, there's no gas. I mean, the extractors aren't even on the geysers.
He's actually kind of in the dark right now. I mean, he doesn't know whether this third is there. That makes a huge difference, because if you see the third, you don't have to be as worried about a crazy 2 base all in.
Mm-hmm.
And say you may need to start building phoenixes, for example, if you don't see that third base, because he may be going for mulists off a 2 base. In any case, he's going for stargates, which is probably fine. It's probably a good decision.
Not just a stargate.
Yeah,
2 stargates. What
This
do you think?
is
Phoenixes? I don't know.
Phoenix, he can afford Phoenixes. I don't know if he's gonna try that though.
Because Anuzarg isn't going to base Muta.
No, he is getting a lair though. It just finished.
He is going Phoenixes.
Tech wise, this can actually get a lot done here. I have no idea how good this is on this map, but judging by all the airspace, he's going to have a lot of escape areas. So it should be interesting. There's also a lot of overlords out on the map, and if you can start picking those off, Anuzarg's going to have a rather rough time.
Yep, and there's nothing that can shoot up currently, so he can just kind of run around and harass the mineral lines wherever he pleases.
I think this Phoenix build in silver and bronze is actually very strong, just because it does such a good job attacking your opponent's supply, and that's one thing that players have a lot of problem with at that level. So if you're just running around supply blocking your opponent constantly, he will not only get, like, he'll be really have a hard time getting units out, he's also going to go on tilt pretty hard.
Definitely puts him on the back foot.
Yeah, people freak out about that. And Anuzarg is not retreating his overlords. He's going to lose a whole lot if this keeps up. Except for this guy that somehow just got shot at a bunch of times and got spared. So he killed 2 overlords. Anuzarg is kind of supply blocked now, but he's building 4 more. A couple spore crawlers at the back, but not at the center. Judging from what I saw earlier today as well, 4 Phoenixes will beat 2 Queens pretty easily in a straight-up fight. But he needs to actually remember to lift together.
Yeah.
Now 3 Queens is where it gets a little dicey, so he's going to back off.
Hashtag dicey. We got 2 bases from the Protoss, 3 bases, well, effectively 2 bases from the Zerg. This third is kind of gone untouched.
Yeah, for Anuzarg, this 3rd base right now is actually more like production than a base. So this is actually, it could be a 2 base all-in. Because he's not droning it at all.
Phoenix count is now up to 8.
So Phoenixes do kind of have a problem with this. If there's enough units on the ground, they actually just can't protect the base at all. Unfortunately, there's so many Phoenixes here that if he decides to attack this army, he can probably kill all the scary stuff in it. And for some reason, the army is like, come on, target me! Target me!
Hydra Den going down. I think it's a little too late right now.
Fast.
Oh, spore crawlers. Gonna lose Phoenix.
Yeah, he's just looking for overlords. He's like, I'm just gonna kill overlords. I'm gonna kill overlords until you can never build anything ever again.
Lose a Phoenix. There it goes.
It's losing a Phoenix for 2 overlords, though, so that's a little bit awkward. It looks like Fate has just decided to go mass Phoenix. This is pretty cool. I never see this in a show match. I've seen it elsewhere, but, you know, like, you see everything on ladder.
Now, if only they could shoot down.
If only they could shoot down, yes.
Anuzarg is going to have to end up forfeiting for Fade to take this, unless he decides to tech switch, which
Right,
it looks like he will.
Literally a massive number of lings will just kill everything in the Protoss's base when you're doing this.
Unless
There's no way to stop it at all.
Unless these gateways finish in time.
If he's... Oh, wow.
There are 7 of them.
I guess he's not going to just mass Phoenixes? He's going to mass... Well, he doesn't really have the money to do that. I guess he had the money to build all these gateways, but he doesn't have the money to support all of them, so interesting how that's going to work. Yeah, by the way, Hydras do not beat Phoenixes unless they have enough numbers to shoot them down while they're doing that. So, yeah. Hydra army's gone. This is looking pretty good for our Yellow Protoss.
One Phoenix being a bro, running out in front of the rest to grab the Hydra.
Just like, we don't need to put up with that.
Alright, get out of here. This is Phoenix country.
By the way, you'll notice, just because they actually fire when they're moving, that even though a couple of those guys are not in the control group and are just following on the back end, they still effectively can be used to attack. You can control an entire flock of Phoenixes with 1 Phoenix if they're all move clicked onto the 1 Phoenix.
I never thought to do that.
I don't know if you would. By the way, the wall just went down, and Anuzarg's in his base now. So the Phoenixes are like, oh.
That one cannon,
yeah.
just out of reach. Phoenix is coming home. Do you think they're going to have enough energy at this point?
The entirety of the Natural's probes were killed.
He's gonna have to have some sick clicks to get rid of all these links.
So there's actually a serious problem with Phoenixes in this situation. It's kind of the same problem that you have with Widow Mines. They cannot kill buildings. At all. They have zero ability to kill buildings. These Zealots, he needs these to win the game. And I gotta say, he's given himself a pretty serious advantage, except that Fade has a pretty nice bank, so even though he did lose half of his standing workers, he's actually in pretty good shape. Kinda.
Ooh, Phoenix is flying over these Hydras.
Now they're gonna turn around and try and engage, which I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Trying to live. Yeah, okay, Phoenixes still have it. They've still got enough numbers, but he's losing a lot of them, and it's Anuzarg still has a better economy, so over time, even if he's trading inefficiently like this, it's gonna be fine. I believe, Anuzarg, come on. Get us to game 4.
Come back.
Dude, don't die, Anuzarg. This attack.
This one Zealot chasing a Hydra.
You need more stuff, Anuzarg. Come on, man.
Get back here.
Inject. Inject. Oh boy, here we go. Lings surrounding the Zealots at the front, doing quite a bit of damage. Unfortunately, there's just too many Zealots. They're going to run this over slowly. He's got away from more reinforcements. He cannot fight that now. He's trying to push forward. He actually almost would be fine just moving the drones out of the way and sacking the space at this point. But
Phoenix is moving up into the main, picking off the Queen again.
Does not. No, don't attack the Zealots with drones. No. No. Well, this actually might work. If he loses much more, though, he will lose his economic advantage completely. Yep, it's gone.
Not going to be much left here.
He's going to lose all these drones.
He keeps throwing away links, small pack at a time.
Oh, he's losing workers up here too. Oof. Fade is playing strangely, but looking pretty solid, man. This mass Phoenix thing is amusing, I must say.
Phoenix is wishing they could lift that hatchery right about now. Natural hatchery gonna fall.
Free win for me. Now, in theory.
Oh, Fade left!
Fade left the game, giving it to Anuzarg so he can keep playing. Yay!
Yeah.
I guess asking can get you far in places.
I guess so.